Welcome to the bold analysis, and thank you very much for your continued support. Two instances that makes me make an informed understanding that I think the push for the Attorney General to exit the stage has gained momentum and the writing is on the wall. Very unfortunate turn of events. And when you see leaders like Matiang'i just going to Sublime, delete their social media accounts, and you don't see them, it is not just for the sake of it. It is not just mere disappointment of not losing power or of not getting power. Attorney General is the chief government legal advisor. And so this is a person that is the person that advises the president. Now, even in this regime, the current Attorney General Kihara was appointed in 2018 when Gideon Muigai left the office. So even by the time President Uhuru was leaving office, he was still the Attorney General. I just want to try to track visibility and his active role in this transition, and that will really make you see what exactly is happening. All through the transition press conferences, he was there. At the inauguration dais and Kasarani, he was there, played his role as needed by the Constitution. But after that, I think even at Kasarani, you could feel the mood of the civil servants that worked with the president. And remember, in President Uhuru Kenyatta's cabinet, I did not see Peter Munya in Kasarani. You can challenge me if he was there. CS Matiang'i was not there. Joe Musheru was not there. Now, Karanja Kibicho, even after playing active role during the transition period, and was the one who was speaking to the media about the preparation, on the day of inauguration, he was a bit low. He was not sitting, he was just watching the proceedings from far. And the same day, I understand that President Uhuru Kenyatta was supposed to go to Statehouse with for handover at the state luncheon, for that luncheon that was organized. But immediately President left the dais. And first, let me tell you, before he left, he had a handshake. He greeted William Ruto and Rachel Ruto, President, and snapped a handshake or snapped greeting Rigathi Gachagua. So if you go and review that clip, you realize hakumsalimia mwisho. You would understand the kind of embarrassment or the kind of feeling that the president went through in the with the friends, other heads of state, and of course Rigathi Gachagua took that opportunity to do what he deemed was right. I need to mention Rigathi Gachagua, our deputy president. So after that, the president left. But the very day in the afternoon, President William Ruto was in Statehouse to sign executive order appointing the 6 judges who had been rejected by the former president Uhuru Kenyatta over allegations on grounds on ethical issues, and which he had declined to clarify, or rather to specify. So, in that meeting, I wanted to look at this video. In real sense, in normal circumstances, AG Kihara and or Solicitor General Kennedy Ogeto are supposed to be there. If you look at zile signings the president was doing, they were supposed to be there. and even if not, but also with the head of public service, Joseph Kenywa. So if you look at that photo, you realize that people that were there was William Ruto's chief of staff at the deputy president office, Churchill. There was also Babu Namwamba, Rigathi Gachagua, and Korir Siong'ei, who is William Ruto's private lawyer. So, Siong'ei Korir, William Ruto's private lawyer. So, even to that moment, you can see there was already that isolation. He did not attend, and he was not there. Now, you could follow this critically, and I watched today a photo that really melted my heart. The photo you're seeing on your screen, you can see that AG Kihara is seated in a chair that is not in the red carpet. Yes. So, and this can be said that maybe Hapo Elijah, because if you look at that front row, there were people who were seated there, the former Chief Justice, David Maraga, there was Musalia Mudavadi, there are the other leaders there who, like Musalia Mudavadi and hata kuna viongozi, leave alone even the speaker, there are some who are there that hata hawajakuwa appointed, they are still not yet officially, but this is the serving Attorney General, and he was not there. I just want to revisit that photo. If you go through, you realize that the only photo of AG that is shared by the Statehouse team is that one. Na kuna ingine William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua took with the judges and the Chief Justice. That photo, I had a feeling that the AG was supposed to be there. He was cropped or he was left out. He's not in it. In full glare of the camera. And you can see the photo was taken. There was one ilipigwa ikiwa mbele, and there's this other one that you're seeing here ilipigwa now from behind. And you can see there are people who are seated there, lakini yeye amekaa. I don't get it. Even if he was supposed to be in front, I don't get it. And then even if so, if you look at the person that took this photo, like for example, the photo you are seeing, what did this person want to show us? Photographers. This person was simply showing us that his intention was to show us that AG Kihara is not in the red carpet. Because watu wengine unaona, hizo ni vichwa zao unaona, as in, of course, showing us the number of people that are attended. This is just a cross-section, and that is not what that intention of that photo for. The intention of the photo is to show us that AG Kihara was not in the carpet. That was daylight communication, and of course, just trying to say things indirectly. Now, he's going through troubles. Was number one, he's being blamed to have challenged the appointment of judges despite clear court orders and his position as a member of the Judicial Service Commission. Delays in the appointment of judges saw Uhuru castigated for disrespecting court orders and interfering in the independence of the judiciary. But at the time, Uhuru defended his decision, stating that there were financial and integrity concerns regarding the list of judges that had been submitted. So they've all been here. And there is another lame excuse or another lame blame that AG Kihara misadvised the president. I don't want to speak law terms, but I find that lame, because if president wanted to appoint these judges, honestly, in his own personal discretion, he will still do it. If President Uhuru Kenyatta did not want and had personal vendetta against those judges, and that's why he did not appoint them, I think it's quite unfair now, because the president is not in the space, to hit the Attorney General on something that was done by his boss. So if someone feels Uhuru made a mistake, deal with Uhuru. But again, that is the country you're on. I am feeling that perhaps what is being touted he has done is just carrying the burden of the president. Now, as per the constitution, the office of the AG can be, the Act of 2012 AG can be removed from office by the president for serious violation of the constitution, gross misconduct, physical or mental incapacity, or bankruptcy. So we want to see whether there is this. But again, siyataka kuambia toka, maybe something like that. Expect shakeups that are in positions that are shakeable. And when you see some people leaving that they can't have a cake, it's possible. This might also be being done to send a signal to other civil servants that chuma chako kimotoni, and you will maybe see others leaving at will, and this is possible. But something I can see is that when power leaves you, just leave. If you are living in power, leaving your eye, and power leaves you, so you are living in this house and you're living in power, but that power has left you, also leave the house, because you may not survive in that house without the power. So indirectly, what I'm simply saying is things might be tight for people. It can be seen as shake up, streamline, rule of law. There are many ways it can be packaged. We are streamlining issues. We are trying to abide by rule of law. We are punishing impunity, all of it. And if you listen to the president was so passionate about this, he seems to be so much into really what needs to be done. And remember, these are also things that are cost effective. They're less costly. They're contingency. You can easily do them without a shilling or 10 bob. So these are things that a president can do to show Kenyans that, look here, I am in charge and I'm doing something. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's my take. And I want to honestly feel that I really felt for AG over that issue. Yeah.